Welcome, parents, teachers, and friends, to the Grade 4 Winter Music Sharing Session. We're thrilled to have you join us as we celebrate our musical learning with you today. I'm Kalia. On behalf of 4DS, 4JP, and 4TB, we invite you to join us as we reflect on the beautiful land upon which WPGA is situated, the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Coast Salish peoples, the Squamish, First Nations, Tsleil-Waututh First Nations, and Musqueam Band. We acknowledge that while we live, work, and learn and express ourselves on these lands, we respect the diverse cultures and artistic traditions of these nations and look forward to continuing learning with honored guests whose willingness to share their musical and artistic gifts enhance our entire community. With the performance being recorded at the back, we ask that you please turn off your phones, sit back, and enjoy the live music experience.
Good afternoon. I'm Rick from 4TB. With me is Abby from 4JP and Nisa from 4DS. Since September, grade 4 band and 2 classes have continued learning about the vast history of recorder. The instrument, as we know, it started to appear during the Renaissance. We've heard impressive performances by recorder concerts of that time. Instruments of all sizes ranging from the lowest to the highest sounds has been amazing to hear from the different colors, techniques, and styles of music that are out there.
In addition to exploring the periods of music over history and looking at timelines in different contexts, we've started to look at more complicated ways to make music, from rhythms and pitch combinations that are becoming trickier to more ensemble playing with layers of parts on top of each other. We're working hard to develop our ears and sense of connection through beat. Recently, we started to learn about compound time, with beats being divided into 3 instead of 2. It gives music a different feel, but one we are all still familiar with by ear. We also have learned pitches that complete a pentatonic or 5-note scale and beyond to make an extended pentatonic scale. This type of scale can be found in different forms around the world in the music of diverse cultures.
Apparently, the best way to hone a skill is to put it to use. So we've done just that. Each class has selected a poem that uses 6/8 meter, or 6 T's per bar. We discovered the rhythm as a class and then experimented with melody creation using pitches from our new extended pentatonic scale. With everyone's melody submitted, we then voted to narrow down which ones we all preferred, made some tweaks, and ended up with the melodies you'll hear today. The poems will be recited for you to hear before each piece. Built into our sharing of these melodies in this complex meter, each musician will have an opportunity to demonstrate a short improvisation if they choose using known pitches and rhythms with the 6/8 context. Using our growing ensemble skills, musicians will also be able to show if they'd prefer to skip their improv today. We are excited to hear We are excited for you to hear our work.
Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll weather the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not.
The north wind doth blow, and we shall have snow. And what will poor Robin do then? Poor thing, he'll sit in a barn and keep himself warm and hide his head under his wing. Poor thing.
The leaves had a wonderful frolic. They danced to the wind's loud song. They whirled and they floated and scampered. They circled and flew along. The moon saw the little leaves dancing. Each looked like a small brown bird. The man in the moon smiled and listened
And this is the song he heard. The north wind is calling, and we must whirl round and round. And then when our dance has ended, we'll make a warm quilt on the ground.
Hi, I'm Eric. Grade 4 strings will start with the French piece Au clair de la lune. We are focusing on playing with a lyrical sound by trying to make smooth bow changes. Every strings class, we start by playing short note reading exercises from the book Strings Basics. This supports us to read notes and rhythms so we can play melody or harmony parts in our pieces.
I'm Martina. We are also going to play Mystery at Diamond Rock. This piece is exactly like the title suggests, mysterious and exciting. The quick eighth notes and the conversational style of the different parts keep us on our toes. Our final piece, Big Rock Candy Mountain, is also active and conversational with several transitions. We are very focused on following the musical roadmap. Please enjoy.